morning. I am Sivagami, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, working in KCS Kasinagar College of Arts and Science. Today I am going to teach what is measure of central tendency. Measure of central tendency is nothing but averages. In statistics we are having 5 measure of central tendency. We will see one by one. Number 1 is arithmetic mean. Which is shortly denoted by AM. Next one is median. Number third one is mode. Number fourth one is geometric mean, which is shortly known as GM. Number 5 harmonic mean, which is shortly written as HM. In our class today we are going to see what is arithmetic mean. Before going to what is arithmetic mean, we must know what is data. Data is nothing but collection of information. Data is nothing but collection of information. Data is further divided into ungrouped data and grouped data. Ungrouped data is otherwise known as individual series or raw data. Example for ungrouped data is, this is called individual ungrouped data or individual data or raw data. Here the numbers are separated by comma. Grouped data is of two types. One is discrete, another one is continuous. Discrete data example is, here the data must be in the tabular form. Here there are two rows. The first row is X, the second row is F. If I put the number 1, 2, 3, I randomly put some number. Here it means if X is marks, number of students got 1 mark is 4 students got 1 mark. Number of students got 2 mark is 5. Frequency means the number of students got the marks. Here frequency is 3, therefore the number of students got 3 mark is 3. This is the one of the example of discrete data. Continuous data example is, here also two rows. First row is class interval, second row is frequency. I put some number randomly. It means the number of students who got marks lies between 0 to 9 is 4. Here 5 students got the mark between 10 to 19. Here 7 students got the mark between 20 to 29. Here 10 students got the mark between 30 to 39. This is the example of continuous data. Now we will see what is arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is denoted by x bar, which is equal to sigma x by n. Sigma x is nothing but sum of the series. Here n stands for number of series. This formula is only for ungrouped data or raw data or individual data. Another formula is also the sigma fx by sigma f. This is for continuous and discrete data. Some other formula are there that is known as shortcut method formula. I am going to teach the direct method formula. This is the direct method formula. This is only for discrete and continuous series. This is only for raw data or individual data. First we will see one example of raw data. Question number 1. What is the AM of 25, 32, 28, 34, 24, 31, 36, 27, 29, 30. Here the numbers are separated by comma, therefore it is called raw data or ungrouped data or individual series. Here The formula is x bar equal to sigma x by n. Sigma s is nothing but sum of all the numbers. I am going to add all the number. Just replace comma by plus symbol. This is my sigma x divided by how many numbers are there, that is our n. Count the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am going to add all the number with the help of calculator. Sum of all the number is 296. Denominator is 10. 296 by 10 is nothing but 29.6. This is my arithmetic mean. Okay, this is the example of raw data. Next we will see the example of discrete data. Calculate the AM of the following number: age in years 8, 10, 12, 15, 18. Second row is number of workers 5, 7, 12, 6, 10. This problem is the example of discrete data. Here there are two rows. In the first row 8. Now ages are given. We take this as x. The second row is number of workers. We take that as y. That as f. Formula for this problem is x bar equal to sigma fx by sigma f. I am going to form a tabular column. Age in years is my x value. X values are 8, 10, 12, 15, 18. Second row, number of workers is my frequency column. Frequency is 5, 7, 12, 6, 10. Okay. I am going to find sigma fx. Sigma fx is sum of the fx. Fx means f into x. If there is no symbol between f and x, we consider that as our multiplication. I am going to multiply f and x. F is 5, x is 8. 5 8s are 40. 7 10s are 70. 12 12s are 144. 6 into 15, 90. 10 into 18, 180. Okay. I need sigma fx. This is my sigma fx means sum of the fx column. Sigma fx equal to, I am going to add 40 plus 70 plus 144 plus 90 plus 180 is nothing but 524. I need sigma f in the denominator. Sigma f means sum of the f column. Adding 5 plus 7 plus 12 plus 6 plus 10, I am getting the number 40. Okay, I am going to substitute the number in the formula. Numerator is 524, that is my sigma fx value. Denominator sigma f is 40. With the help of the calculator, I am dividing 524 divided by 40, which is 13.1, which is my x bar. X is given in years, therefore mean equal to 13.1 years. This is my answer. This is one of the example of discrete data. Okay, next we will see the example of continuous data. 3. Find the AM of the following frequency distribution. Class interval is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, then 80 to 90. This is my class interval. Frequency is given as 5, 9, 14, 20, 25, 15, 8, 4. How to find the AM of the continuous data? Here the data is in the form of continuous, but we are having the same formula x bar equal to sigma fx by sigma f. Obviously the second row is our frequency, the first row is our x. Okay, here two numbers are there. How to find x value? X value is nothing but the average of 10 and 20. First we will form the tabular column here. Class interval, that is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80 and 80 to 90. This is our first column. I am going to find mid-x. Mid-x is nothing but our x value. How to find a mid-x of 10 and 20? Adding, this is our lower limit, this is our upper limit. Adding lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. That is, I am going to find the average of the class interval. 10 plus 20 is 30, 30 by 2 is 15. That is my mid-x. Here 20 plus 30, 50. 50 by 2 is 25. Similarly, 30 plus 40, 70 divided by 2 is 35. Other values are 45, 55 and just adding 10 to each number, 65, 75 and 85. Frequency column is our second row. Values are 5, 9, 14, 20, 25, 15, 8, 4. I need fx because in the formula numerator is fx. I am going to multiply f and x. That is 15 5s are 15 5s are 75. 7 into 25, that is 225. 14 into 35, that is 490. 20 into 45, that is 900. 25 into 55, that is 1375. 15 into 65, that is 975. 8 into 75, that is 600. 4 into 85, that is 340. Similar to the previous problem, I am going to add the last column. Last column is nothing but sigma fx. Sigma fx means addition of fx column. Adding all the numbers with the help of calculator, I am getting 4980, 4980. That is my sigma fx. Denominator is sigma f. That means addition of f column. Adding all the number in the f column, I am getting the answer as 100. Okay, I am going to substitute the values in the formula. Sigma fx is 4980 divided by sigma f is 100. We can easily divide the number 49.8. That is our arithmetic mean. I hope you all understand what is mean. There are 3 types of data. What are the 3 types of data? Raw data, another one is discrete data, another one is continuous data. This is the example of continuous data. Thank you, students.